All right. APLD. I'm just gonna blow up right here. I think right here is when I heard about it from Chris Sane. That sound about right for you guys? Because when he brought it to our attention, it was like right at $15, and he was saying get a pullback till about $10
dollars.
and get back in,
Yes.
Yeah,
which was
yeah,
down here.
yeah,
So
around $10. Yeah.
I think I got in like right down here, and then got some little downside. Then we start getting some upside. Then we start running, and this is where we are right now. So just gonna rewind real quick and blow out. I did not realize this stock had been around this long. This 2021.
Yeah, it was like 40 something dollars at one point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it had some huge upsides a long time ago, back in 2021. So just for clarity, like I explained to everybody, I'm always looking to see what the overall trend is. So that's why I zoom out, just to kind of see what it looks like now. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick trend line, just to kind of put some perspective in for me. That's where we are now. So looking at that, that's almost like a downtrend. So does anybody have the chart pattern mat or the flashcards to show you formations and patterns? Because
I have the mat not in front of me, but that's I have the mat.
yeah, so I kind of use that heavily now. So just drawing those two trend lines right there, you can look on the mat and you'll find something similar to this. Not saying that anything's going to transpire, but just those two trend lines, keep in mind this is a overall long-term pattern here I just drew. So right now probably don't mean anything till you zoom in, but that's what we're looking at now. So now I'm gonna zoom in closer to what's going on now. Now what I noticed here, the reason I want to jump on the call here, like I said, we all got in, we heard about it here, probably got in down here, got a little further downside, then we rolled this thing back up. Like I said, when it hit 15 again, I got out. And I said to myself, I said in the group, when it gets back to 11 or 12, I'm going to jump back in. Anybody in agreement with that?
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But now I just noticed that this is technically a double top because of these two tops right here. We just hit that. We just hit that that top formation. Double top. And this is going to be the bounce. So this is the same thing I saw on Walmart.
So it's basically prime for the pullback, right? To come back
Yeah.
down to
So
that.
now just me
10.
drawing those two lines right there, and we just said we wanted to get back in at 11 or 12.
Yeah.
We're going to have some more downside. And it all makes sense because we're going in the QW. If all this play out. Once again, the candle formation still has to play out. But right now we up here. What we close at? I got out at 15. Y'all got out at 15. Right now we have 14. It's just going to be a slow trajectory on our way back down to at least this line right here. At least that. Now you might get here 11 or 12. Like I said, that's where we want to get in at because that was some pressure right there. See that wick? That was some pressure. Sellers knocked it all the way back down here.
Yeah.
So we could get here, get a little bounce back up, get here or get here and come back down. But ultimately, we'll be respecting line here. Now, if you got
And
the
correct me if I'm wrong,
cards,
David.
huh?
They had good earnings. They had good earnings, and they did a partnership with somebody recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that I'm just trying to see what was the big. There's look like a little gap up there. So they gapped up off earnings, and didn't they partner with Nvidia recently or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
Yes.
yeah, they had a good earnings, and we shot up. That's where we end up getting up to this line here. But yeah, ultimately, that's what I see right now, the double top. So it's going to be coming on its way back down to at least these levels here. This is where we was getting a lot of our bounce at. So anything around this area right here. Now on the double top, it's supposed to blow past this level here, which could possibly bring it, I don't want to say $4, probably bring it down to this candle here. And that would be, do y'all consider that a gap? No, that's not a gap. Because we got these two candles here, candles bouncing off candles. And then we got this wick right here. It respected these two candles right here. So we could get as low as this right here, which is $8. I hear people say $8 all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw me a support line right there. Like I said, that's roughly 805 for me. So yeah, that's really why I wanted to get y'all on the call, man, because I know I put in the group that when it gets back to, you know, $11 or $12, I'm getting back in. But if this double top plays out all the way back down to these levels like it's supposed to, we at least looking at 10. At least. If it pulls back down to this level here. Like I said, we might get here and might get a bounce and go back up. And keep in mind, if y'all look at this here, when we initially started in it, look at the dates. That's exactly 30 days for all this to take place and come back up here. So you figure coming back down here is probably at least 15 days, which is what? The end of the month. 10, 15 days, be towards the end of August, going into September. And quad winching is what on what, like the 15th or 16th, 18th or something like that of September. I forget the exact date. But yeah, that's how I'm kind of looking at how this thing play out. So I just want y'all to be mindful of those numbers there that, you know, they could be a possibility. But right now I'm seeing that double top. What y'all see? Trying to share my screen. What y'all see?
Yeah, that look like a classic double top.
Yep. So yeah, this is where we at, man. So you had that touch at the top, then it came back down. You got your neckline. That's that line I drew. Then it went back up basically to the same level. See, that's your indication right there, same levels that it was over here. And the same thing is true for a double bottom. You know, double bottom is what we always look for, you know, those two booty cheeks. And then it's shooting to the upside. But this double top is the opposite of that double bottom. So we shooting to the downside. So that's why I say, you know, coming back down to that neckline, we should end up blowing past that. This thing coming down with the downside pressure, we should end up blowing past this neckline for a little downside pressure. Like I said, I don't see too much, not a huge gap, but if we wanted to get in with those good entries, that's what it's all about. Because I probably got in about right here. And then we had some further downside. Then we finally came back up. And then it started being profitable. Took it at 15. Down here, I probably would have got 100%. I don't know what y'all got out at, but I got out at about 65, 70% based off this move here.
Yeah, I was over 100%.
You got 100%? Okay, yeah. I probably got in like right here because when I did get in, I did have some downside pressure. I was in the negative, but then it came back out. So if I would have got in down here, yeah, I'd definitely been on 100%.
Yeah. I got in about like 60-some%, and I had a 2027. So it did it like in a week and a half. I think it went real fast. So I wasn't playing with it in and out.
So right now, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so confident in what I'm looking at. I might go ahead and play a put just to the downside to at least $10.
That's not a bad idea.
Any more questions, concerns? I'll go ahead and cut it. And I'll get this recording out and post it in the chat. All right, there's nothing else, man. I'll see y'all in the trap tomorrow.
All right, David, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Night.